Good morning, good morning. Let's dive into today's Tuesday. Let's dive into another day of Forex analysis. Okay, so Euro USD, just to recap. So, yesterday we were waiting for some sort of push to the upside. We did get the break of the previous structure, as I had noted, but we did not get the correction or rather retest of that previous structure. But something interesting that happened, we broke the previous high. Let's just remove this. Let's remove this. This didn't happen. So we broke the previous high, right? Which is basically a good indication of prices kind of not willing to settle at these prices right here. So currently what we have a sort of pullback, you can call it, but when you dive a little bit deeper into it and you look at this is more like a inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is a very good identifier of price reversing, right? Let's just go into a 5-minute. So as you can see, this is a inverse head and shoulder pattern. The break of the neckline has happened. We kind of have this lower time frame correction happening right here. Good entry would be to put a buy stop around here, stop loss just below the shoulder, and target somewhere around, target would probably be this first peak here. That is a good 1:2.3, and your final target will be the high of the zone. But this would be the first target. As you can see, price previously respected this price, and this is where prices dipped. So Euro USD will be looking for a long trade today. Let's move to the dollar. Okay, so dollar, as you can see, playing out almost like I said yesterday. We have a head and shoulder with double shoulder pattern. We had a break of the neckline, and if you extend this, you can see this is some sort of like a retest of the broken structure, right? So retest of the broken structure, very possible for price to retest this area right here. So definitely dollar looks to be bearish, so USD pairs, we expect them to rise in price. Okay, GU also on a similar light. We had a break of previous structure. Price did not come back to the zone, but rather stayed above. For GU, I would not necessarily enter a long trade right now, and that is because price is too close to previous key structure, where price actually formed this head and shoulder. Remember I said that this is more like a trading range, right? So if it's more like a trading range, you wouldn't necessarily want to take a long position very close to this level. You would rather wait up until it breaks the level, give some sort of retest, and then you enter a long trade to the upside. So for GEO, we'll rather set an alarm right here and wait and see if it breaks out. Okay, GBP JPY, very interesting. So price previously I noted this key structure. Price did break below. What had happened, it actually shot to the upside, and now if you look, this looks more like a head and shoulder pattern. more like a head and shoulder pattern, with this being the shoulder and this being now the neckline. So as I spoke yesterday, I said that the market is always changing, so we might have one idea and it might happen, but sentiment is still the same, meaning we still have a bearish outlook. And basically what would be the entry criteria for this trade is for price to break below previous key structure right here, give us a sort of lower time frame correction, and then we can possibly hold sales. Then we can possibly hold sales all the way to this level once price breaks this zone. And if you look at this, this is almost 70 pips. So yeah, sentiment for today, Euro USD long, GBP JPY short.